Hi guys, it's Max. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can keep your Bubble app secure. Trust me, this is really important. You don't want to end up like me, which got my API keys stolen and someone spent over $1,000 with my OpenAI API keys. So when it comes to making your Bubble app secure, there are three components. So first one is privacy rules you set on your database. The second one is when you implementing APIs, make sure your API keys are private. And third one is using third-party tools to make sure your Bubble app is enterprise level secured. So in this video, we are mainly going to focus on privacy rules and API setup to make sure your app is secure. I can do another tutorial showing you guys how to use third-party tools like Flask. So let's first start with privacy rules. So imagine you have a project management tool. So on your tool, there will be multiple companies. So every company can create a list of projects belong to the company. And obviously, you don't want A company to see B company's project, vice versa. So you want to keep it private between these companies. So therefore, we need to use privacy rules. Let me just show you how we can set up privacy rules on the projects. So if we navigate to the privacy tab, you can see I've set up some privacy rules for the projects. So let's take a look. So the first one is admin. So as an app creator, you will assign yourself an admin role. So as an admin, you can obviously view all the fields, find searches, and view attached files. Because you're the creator, you have the authority to do it. So that's pretty straightforward. And also the creator. So this one is basically, if the current login is the creator of this project, they also have the authority to view all fields, finding the searches, and view the attached files, and also allow auto binding. So basically change the project data in the front end. So obviously we can give them all the access to all the changing. So that's fine. And this is a team. So obviously if you're building a project management tool, so a project might be assigned to multiple different people. So therefore, if you're a team member, you can also view all the fields. You can view attached files, and also you can find it in the searches. So that's for the team. And everyone else, that's for example from another company that's not involved in this project, cannot see anything, or any other user that's not granted access cannot see anything regarding this project, cannot search, cannot find it. So therefore, everything's protected only for you, the project creator, most likely to be the company creator on the app, and also the team that's working on the project. So only these three type of people can actually view the detail of the projects, where everyone else cannot find anything. So that's the privacy rule behind how you can set up for a team, for the creator, and for yourself as an admin. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment down below. So after you have some knowledge about the privacy rules, now let's talk about another really important concept, which is keeping your API data secure. So basically, let me show you something, right? So obviously the Bubble have import another code from CURL, this function. So basically you can just copy, for example, API key, API code to straight into Bubble, and they will create this basically the API code for you. However, always make sure for the headers, you check private and private. So what this means is basically, obviously it says you have to put your own API keys here. So because when you implement this API code to Bubble, this is checked on private. So when you publish your app, you put your API keys in there, the people can actually find your API keys through the console. So actually, your API key is actually exposed to the public. So this is where I got tripped up, as someone actually found my API keys and plugged it into their own app and was actually using my API keys for the app. And that racked up $1,000 bill for me. I have to pay. So always make sure these are checked private, because Bubble do not do that for you. Because let me just show you again so you can get a clear understanding. So for example, this, I just copy and then I click import, boom. So you can see it's not private. You have to check these as private. Always make sure you double check. I know a lot of you guys probably don't know how to set up a lot of complex API codes. So you rather just use this function and then basically just let Bubble do it for you. It's really great feature, but make sure the private is actually checked. So make sure all your API keys is not exposed, and basically just don't fall for the same mistake as what I did. and just make sure you keep it secure, keep your API key secure. So this last part would be third-party tools. One example would be Flask. They are a really great tool for making sure your Bubble app is secure. There's no data leakages through your API workflows and API calls, and do security audits for your app. So they're really great. And if you guys want, I can do a tutorial on how you can use this app to make sure your app is even more secure. And yeah, so they are really great app, really great tool. So if you're building with Bubble, definitely check them out. So overall, as a summary, to keep your Bubble secure, make sure you set up privacy rules to grant permission only to certain users for sensitive data. Secondly, always make sure your API keys are private from the public. Last one is obviously use a third-party tools like Flask to make sure your app is more secure. So overall, that's the video. If you want more content like this and more Bubble knowledge, make sure you follow and like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.